What's up, everybody?
What's up, Internet?
We are the Brothers Murph. We have this box here, people.
It's a box. It's a mystery box.
It's a mystery box.
Can I spoil something?
Sure.
There's no board game in here.
No,
that's a different kind of. That's different.
This is a very large board game. If it was,
this is going to help us with board game stuff.
Indeed. So this is the Ender 3 3D printer by Creality.
Bam.
And we decided to get a 3D printer because we've been toying around with the idea for a while, and just because they're such a cool thing, 3D printers. And if you don't know what they are, Mike, what is a 3D printer?
A 3D printer is something that I don't fully understand, but what it boils down to is you can make all sorts of things, and it prints in plastic. You know a lot more about this, so I'm really excited to kind of serve as the layman here and learn, but you can basically people have made prosthetic limbs.
Yeah,
people are starting to fart around with ways to create just body parts and kidneys. They're using it for science. They're using it for medicine. They're using it for fun. Like it's an incredibly thing I like about it. It's an incredibly disruptive technology.
Yeah,
because now you don't need to go out and buy this and this because you can make it. People make tools, all sorts of stuff. Just because if you can think it up, pretty much, it could probably print it, which is cool.
Probably, yeah. So it's super cool. And so one thing, usually it's people who are technologically savvy tend to do 3D printing as a hobby and stuff like that. And a lot of board game people are pretty technologically savvy.
There's some overlap there.
And so there are a lot of stuff for board games for 3D printing. People have made like inserts, overlays, miniatures, organizers. I mean, just a ton of different stuff. Specialty tiles for like Catan. I mean, a bunch of stuff. People have made them all. And so we were like, man, it'd be really, really cool. What really sparked the idea is we saw these really cool 3D tiles for Terraforming Mars. Yeah. So that's what this series, Going 3D, all about. Is just us finding different board game components or just anything really for 3D printing, but mostly board game stuff, and then making it and seeing if it's worth it. You know, and talking about, is it worth the plastic cost that it costs in the plastic? Because you have to buy the plastic, obviously. Does it work as well as it should? Is it really necessary? Like, is it worth the time and the money it takes to print it? All that kind of stuff. We're gonna do that. We're just gonna review. We're just gonna find random stuff that interests us online. Maybe I would love to start making our own stuff. I don't know any idea how to do any kind of like 3D modeling, but
you can make it.
It'd be really cool. And so it's just be an ongoing series where we mess around with our printer, make some stuff, and review it, essentially.
Can this ultimately result in us turning our logo into like a little statuette that stands?
I'm guaranteeing we could, and that'll be the first thing I do in 3D modeling. Is I'll make a.
I just want to be a 3D print man.
I know.
You know me. That's all I want. So anyway, come down this journey with us, folks. You're going to see all the nitty and gritty. Like this first video, we're going to be unboxing this. We're going to be trying to put this thing together, and hopefully we don't break it before we ever use it. No guarantees there. And as we go through, we're going to be talking about just kind of our experiences with what we're going to have to tinker. There's a lot of from what I understand, a lot of trial and error with 3D printing. Yeah. It's really kind of an ongoing exploration. So this is going to be a chance for you to come on down with us, find out some of the highs and lows of 3D printing, what's kind of interesting to make. And
there'll be a lot of failure.
Yeah, things that we might suggest you print for yourself or go seek out for your board gaming upgrades.
Indeed. So this is the Ender 3. The Ender 3 is kind of like the go-to, like, everyman budget version. You can get it for pretty cheap. But I've heard it's very good, and especially for like the money you're getting it for. I hear it's outstanding.
So that thing says do not touch the heating pad.
Well, it's not heated right now.
Zip ties. We got zip ties.
We got this thing.
I think that's the thing that does the thing.
Oh, I think it is the thing that does the thing. I think you're right.
Gantry.
We got gantries, y'all. We got gantries, y'all.
3D. You know who I miss, man? Brittany Murphy, man.
Is that right?
Murphy.
I mean, so do I. But why Brittany Murphy?
Because rolling with the homies, dude. Clueless. We'll always have Clueless.
Here's my
So what are we doing, man?
All right, so everything's set up, we think. We got our filament up here. We got it preheated. The bed is preheated to 60 degrees Celsius. I think it's in Celsius, which is annoying. And the nozzle here is 200 degrees Celsius, which is generally what's good for...
So I shouldn't touch the nozzle.
No, it's hot. It's very, very hot.
Twice the boiling point.
I got the filament in here. We got a little egg coming out, which we'll just plop off real quick. And so on here comes it comes with an SD card, which is nice because it just gives you a little mini SD card. Everything here is done through SD cards. And there is a test dog on here. So we're going to try and test the dog. I leveled the bed, so the bed should be level. And I think as far as I can tell, we just click the test dog and it'll go. I think. I don't really know.
Only one way to find out.
Go for it, man. So it auto homes, so it homes the thing, and then it should potentially start. That's bad. That's not good. That's bad. It's way too low.
It did a bunch of stuff to that thing.
This? Oh, this is all screwed up. That's not pretty. Okay, we got cancel.
Here's the thing, folks. You think we're going to cut this out, but no. This is what printing is all about. It is trial and error. Am I right?
Nick is currently re-leveling. What we realized, and we were wondering about this, if you set this thing to auto home, it kind of goes to like just, I don't know, the 0 point of every axis or something like that. Insert Happy Gilmore, are you too good for your home clip?
Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
So, this printer was too good for its home, apparently, or basically we raised the bed too high. It was a Princess and the Pea situation. Yeah. And we could level it, but we could lower the entire thing, we realized. So I don't think that it's supposed to sound like a jackhammer going off, and in fact...
Or is it?
You can see we scratched this up a little bit, but guess what, fam? All beds are replaceable, you know what I mean? And I think it'll work just fine with that, but hey... As much as we wanted it to go perfect first try,
I wanted it so badly.
That's not how this works, man. No. So you're getting like I said, we're gonna take you through the experience.
Our queens are starting. We're going ahead and building the raft right now. Okay, it looks like it's laying down pretty smooth. Doesn't look like it's coming up at all. So the first layer you always need to watch to make sure that that it's going down smooth and that you're leveling the bed and stuff. Is good. So again, talking about the spot that we avoid this spot right here on our bed. That's why we always print things over there, because this spot got messed up. But that's okay. We usually aren't printing anything that needs the entire bed. All right, so it's going good so far. We'll check in a bit.
What's your prediction?
I don't know. Over, under? 60% chance of a dog, I think.
Let's find out.
It's not moving, there's no smoke. That's good.
It didn't burn down the house.
Didn't burn down the house. Is it a little puppy? Is it a little puppy?
What's that look like to you, you butts? Look like a dog. Yes.
Get the corner there, yeah.
You gotta get under the paws. Gotta get under the paws.
There you go. So we think we need to lower the temperature of the bed a little bit. All right, that's a little puppy.
Little support's meant to snap right off.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, man, but that looks like a dog to me.
That looks like a little doggy. How's the print quality? Does it look good?
It looks really good to me, dude. I mean, there's teeny tiny little...
But I don't think you're going to be able to get rid of that for the most part. Not with this quality of printer.
This thing, I will say that this is a perfect test. I mean, there's nothing wonky about that dog right there. Smells like it oughta. Looks like it oughta. These little bits and stuff are snapping off like they oughta. I'd say stress test number 1, done. We gotta go to Benchy number 2, son. What's next?
Boat. You're gonna do a boat.
Benchy boat, which is meant to deliberately stress out the system. So stay tuned for the next one when we
Benchy boat it and continue down this journey going 3D with the Brothers Murph. If you like what we're doing, like this video. Share it. Subscribe to us. We're the Brothers Murph. If you like it, we'll make more little woof woofs and things and board game stuff and all that. So, hey, something for the old shelf of knickknacks over there, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Cheers, everybody.